Hello, good morning. Happy holidays to our Muslim brothers and sisters here in Nigeria. I don't know of other countries. Yeah, beautiful morning to everyone out there. You're welcome to another segment of live video today. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you a very lovely topic, which I've been wanting to discuss about it, but the only thing is that this time around something triggered it. I said, why not discuss this? Why not share this in the live stream? So sometimes in life, one might be having in mind, I want to do this, I want to do that, I will be doing this, I will be doing that. Do you know who I am? I can do this, I will do that, I must do this, I must do that, things like that, you know. So sometime when we went to church, our pastor was preaching, and he came up with a topic. He says, I thought, because sometimes you will say in your life, I said, and you will say, I want to do this. I thought, oh, by the time I do this, I should be able to get through to this. I should be able to get to this level. I should be able to get this. I should be able to get to this point in my life. I've set a goal. I have planned. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You know, there's nothing wrong in planning in life. There's absolutely nothing wrong in planning. So this time around, there was a man who had his family. They were all living together. Yeah, he's getting old, and this time around he has planned to travel to a particular state in the United States, because he stays in the United States. He's a citizen, and there was a program that he needed to attend with some other subordinates, and they have all planned. Their flights have been booked and they need to travel, and the accommodations were reserved for them. And he called the other ones and said, are you all prepared to go? Myself, I've already packed all my things, and I'm moving. Let's get all the things ready. Make sure that you're prepared. I'm set. I've packed all my things. Tomorrow we'll move. I think, okay, in 3 days time they are supposed to move, but so he said he has already packed all his things and he's ready to go. So, but after speaking to them that same day, the next evening, the man decided to finish what he was doing and now moved to the kitchen to go and collect his meal to eat, only to get to the kitchen to he slumped. So they thought maybe something that, or maybe he fainted or something like that, and that was the end. And that was where the call came. He passed on, just like that. He wasn't sick, just like that. No underlying illness or whatever. So what reminded me of that particular incident was that sometimes we will stay and be saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Have you asked God whether, yes, if you can do that, are you going to do that? Are you really having the strength to do that if God is not with you? So because we can't do without God in life. Yesterday when there was no NEPA light, so when I said, okay, when it gets to evening time, I'm gonna start my gen. My son was not around, so I said, okay, since he has already checked the gen, he has put petrol inside it, he has put oil, so the gen was properly checked. I said, okay, I'm going to start the gen. Normally I do start that gen, sometimes maybe one pull or 2 times pull and it will start. So sometimes the battery was okay, that when you start it, only one kick and it starts. So but since the battery packed up, and sometimes my son uses the other big jet battery to start it, he has been the one managing it and all that, you know. So yesterday, by the time I now went to start that gen, I pulled and pulled and pulled. It was not starting. My dad came and helped me to pull and pull. It was not starting. So, my mom advised. I said, okay, you know what? People should stop. Stop pulling. Don't pull it again. Leave it. That she believed that NEPA will bring light. I decided to finish making dinner. By the time we finished making dinner, I took the dinner inside, and later, by the time we finished having dinner, I decided to go back to check the big one to see if it will start. The big one uses diesel. So by the time I tried to put that one, it refused to start too. I said, what is going on? How come this gen is not starting? This is something that I normally check and all of them start. So what's really going on? So I left that one. I said, okay, let me try the small one again. Against the advice, I shouldn't pull all those things, because since I had surgery and my back aches a lot and it pains me, so I'm not supposed, it has not healed to that extent that I'm supposed to be pulling or carrying heavy things. The impact and the feelings are so awful. It's something that it's not something that when I can explain everything the way I do feel when the pain and the feelings do come. So I put it again against the advice not to put. It didn't start. So by the time I was trying to pick up my phone where I kept it to come inside, NEPA brought light. You see, in this life, it's good to have faith. This faith that God is talking about, I say, if our faith will even grow as small as mustard seed. I don't know if any of you have gone to the restaurant, to supermarkets to see the size of mustard seeds. I've seen mustard seeds inside ShopRite, Pack and Shop, other shops. Have you picked it? Even if you're not buying it, just pick it up and look at the seeds, the small as it is. That if our faith will get to that point, as small as mustard seed, just one, then we can tell the mountain where it is and say, move from here, it will move. My mom had the faith yesterday that NEPA will bring light. My husband also had the faith they will bring it, or even if the light does not come, we're not going to die. You have stayed with that light before, so a few minutes or a few hours that they will bring that the light will not be there. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to remove anything. So why I'm saying this is that that night, because I went and pulled that gen, keep pulling and pulling and pulling, the effect on me last night was horrible. Where I had the surgery began to pain me. It's something, and that yesterday I said, oh, I'm going to stay because I had a nap in the afternoon. So I said, okay, I'm going to stay awake till midnight and all that, watch my movies, just relax my mind, my nerves, and do my midnight prayer and all those things that I say I will do that. In fact, I'm not going to sleep till midnight, till 1 a.m. I'm not going. And I never said, if God willing, because it's always good to say, if God willing, I will do this. If it is the will of God, I will do that. If it is the will of God, I can do this. If it is the will of God, I will travel to this place. But it's not good for you to say, I must do this. I will do that. I will show you, I will do, because you don't know if it is God's willing, if you can do that. Like that person I was telling you that said, oh, have you all packed your things? We're traveling. Our flights have been booked. Our accommodations have been booked. He's a man of God. A servant of God for so many years in his life. The old age. He never knew he would be called that day. So it's always good that when you're planning, it doesn't stop us from planning, but whatever thing we want to do, whatever thing we want to say, let's have that at the back of our mind. And all the time, if God willing, I will do this. If God willing, I will be there. If God willing, I'm going to be this. If God willing, I'm going to say this. Please. I learned my lessons yesterday. And I decided, okay, let me share it with all of you so that you also will learn. Because most times, some of the things that people do, they come out and I say, oh, I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be doing that. I do know who I am. I'm going to do that to you. I'm going to say, that person that is saying that, you never can tell whether maybe their time has reached to go. And if another person happens to get angry the same way at the rate that person is angry to, and now come and react or maybe hit you, and the person falls, so oh, you have killed somebody. You never knew that maybe the person's timing was up. So why I'm saying this is because all the things I planned, I said, oh, I'm going to stay awake till midnight and do my midnight prayer. I'm going to stay awake. In fact, I must stay awake and watch my movies and this and that. And God, to me, I was saying, you see it? God is not saying, oh yeah, let me see how you're going to stay awake till midnight. Let me see how you're going to stay awake till 1 a.m. and stay. And say all the things you say you're going to do. I must do this, I will do that. Was it his willing? Was it his will? All of a sudden, I began to feel those pain, uneasy feelings that were so terrible that I could not even explain how it is. And before you knew it, I was feeling that thing so terrible that I could not even reply, I could not even say a word to anybody. And before you knew it, I slept off like a baby. By the time I woke up late, was it like around 2 a.m. I say, now, good. Are you watching the movie now? Are you watching the movie now? Please, in whatever thing we do in life, in whatever thing that we're planning, let it be, let the watchword be, if God willing. If God willing, I will do this. If God willing, I will be here. If God willing, I will be there. Let that be our watchword. Let's wish our Muslim brothers and sisters in Nigeria a happy celebration. Let them enjoy with their families and pray that God will protect them and guide them and their families. I wish a happy celebration to my Muslim friend, a family friend, with him and his family, Alhaji Oloyin Ishak. I don't know if I pronounced that name very well. He's a very humble, nice man with his family. Him and his wife, I wish them a happy celebration with their families. Afiz Deputy, my Muslim friend, Afar, those are the people I knew from Unilag, and other Muslim sisters that I met in Unilag. I might not remember all their names one by one, but I love you all. Do know that I love you all, please. I might not remember all your names, but when I see their faces, I know all of them. We do flow, you know. God bless all of you, and may you celebrate with joy, peace, and harmony in your families. So, enjoy your celebrations. I believe that through this video, you will learn one or two things and share it, please. Share it so that others can benefit from it. Do not say, I must do this. Do not say, I'm going to go to this place. In fact, there's nothing that will make me not to go here and there. Don't say that. Say, if God willing, because you never can tell. If God willing. The other day too, I was saying, oh, in the morning, I wake up very early. In fact, by 7 a.m. I'm out for my business. I will be going for my business. And let me go, oh, this and that. And many people will be coming out today. There is going to be sales. I came out only to check my car refused to start. Did all I could, the car refused to start. So they're still working on it. I've not used it. So I'm not going to kill myself because I've not gone out for my business with the car. Always remember this and put it at the back of your mind. In your prayers, always ask, if God willing, God is the one that will lead, protect you, and make your plans to come to pass. He is the one that executes. The ones he permits, it happens. And when he permits, there is a reason for everything that he has permitted to happen. So, please, sit down, meditate on all the good things that God has done for you and I. Thank him, praise him, worship him, and adore him. Please, in all that you do, let it be, if God willing. I love all of you. Please do not forget to like our videos, comment on it, and equally share it. And check out our YouTube channel at Cherryfield Vlog and hit that subscribe button. Do have a lovely day and enjoy your holidays today. Bye-bye.